Manufacturing companies collect a lot of transactional data. They use enterprise applications, which are primarily accounting systems, and extended together other information like operations. The accounting information is historical and is not very useful for future-looking decision-making. Manufacturers need forward-looking information. They need to know what's going to happen to their operations in the future. How will the financials be affected? Managers don't really know what is the cost of their manufacturing. If they submit a quote, how much profit will they make from there? Not knowing the answers to these type of questions puts a lot of risk on these companies. And as operating partners of private equity, we've seen many companies go bankrupt. Vayoom has proprietary model-based AI technology embedded in our system. It unifies the operations control, predictive analytics, and decision-making. So the model is a multidiscipline model with manufacturing and financial analysis, systems theory, and advanced mathematics. This model is highly nonlinear and is not solvable by traditional applications. So we had to develop specialized geometric technologies for that. These proprietary technologies are protected by trade secrets, and they require no coding to implement, because this makes the model configurable so users can provide data and operate this model in real time. Vayoom is an integrated turnkey solutions, and we created special geometric technologies to solve this complex manufacturing and financial model. The standard analytical techniques that our competitors use are not able to solve this problem. These models are very complex and non-linear. We bring years of experience from turning around distressed manufacturing companies. Working with bankrupt companies have taught us a lot, and we've turned around these companies around from negative EBITDA to upwards of 8 to 12%. Every company has common problems. They miss on-time delivery because they don't know how to predict when the jobs will be done. They have cost overruns because they don't have proper costing systems. They don't know how the improvements will yield financial performance. So they get blindsided with these external events and have no way to create contingency plans. We built our system to answer these type of complex questions.
There are over 2 million small to mid-sized enterprises in just 9 OECD countries. So yes, the market is very large, but we have narrowed ourselves to the SMEs with revenues between $30 to $500 million. Our potential market has 440,000 SMEs in these countries with expected market value of $88 billion. In the private equity world, selling to one operating partner means we sell to multiple companies, and sales cycle is really short. One person makes the decision. This simplifies our efforts significantly. And these are relationship sales. We have long-standing relationships with them. They trust us. Getting entry is not difficult. We already have 12 PEs in our pipeline, and we are at the planning stages with 1 PE to deploy at 5 companies. They own over 20 companies that could use our solution. And similarly, we have experience working with the defense industrial base. The Defense Logistics Agencies tracks the distressed DIP companies that are critical to national defense, and they have expressed interest in subsidizing some of the deployments, and these too are our initial target markets.
We expect to do about 1.3 million in revenue this year. Over the next 12 months, we will build the infrastructure, we'll create a sales team and partnership with consulting companies. Over the next 2 years, we'll market aggressively and grow in North America, followed by Europe. We expect to reach 100 million in revenue in 2026 with an EBITDA of $25 million. At our $200,000 average subscription, we only need to gain 1% of the limited market we have identified to become a $1 billion revenue company. We're raising $2.5 million in 2 phases, a convertible note or SAFE of $500,000 to $1 million, followed by Series A funding. We are at a great position right now. Our technology is developed and tested by industry leaders. We're releasing version 2 of our product, incorporating customer feedback from version 1. We already have a strong pipeline and expect to meet or beat our growth projections. We have reduced the risk for investors significantly. Our needs for funding are to build infrastructure and to grow rapidly. Vertical SaaS with AI is a very hot market right now and is expected to be strong for next decade or so. There are two types of buyers: the private equity building portfolios and the enterprise applications with 12-year-old applications. They have a lot of technology gaps to fill. The exits in this space are happening at multiples of revenue ranging between 10x to 40x. The early investor has a potential of a very high return. Thank you for your time, and we would love to work with you.
And we are so thrilled about this opportunity and do appreciate your consideration and time.